Why circumcision is not the right choice to cure phimosis. Number 1. Most people who get circumcised find it traumatic since a part of their body is literally chopped off. Circumcision is psychologically stressful by cutting an organ which is highly symbolic for a male at the dawn of his sexual life. It is okay when you're a kid, but it becomes traumatic when you're an adult and have lived with your foreskin for more than 18 to 20 years. Number 2 on the list is anesthesia. Anesthesia is a risky procedure which, when not done perfectly, can really mess up the surgery and can even lead to erectile dysfunction and, in worst case, death. Third is bed rest. Most people who plan to get circumcised want to get it done in complete anonymity and get rid of it quickly. However, it never happens in circumcision. The circumcision surgery in itself takes no more than 20 minutes, but the bed rest after it is easily 4-5 days. And mind you, people will notice and ask questions when you're absent from your school or work for 4-5 days. Fourth, penis pain and abnormal penis for next 4 months. Most men who've got circumcised for phimosis say it takes easily 2 months for the pain to dissolve and takes about total 4 months to finally become comfortable with their new penis. Fifth, sex will no more be enjoyable as it is for uncircumcised men. Going for circumcision to cure phimosis is recommended if you're ready to sacrifice your sexual pleasure. Circumcised men report lower sexual satisfaction compared to uncircumcised men. Circumcision removes the nerve endings of foreskin surface, depriving the subject of this delightful sensation. But there's a way out. If you cure yourself of phimosis without getting circumcised, the sex will get mind-bogglingly hot and erotic like you've never experienced before. Sixth, no sex for next 1-2 months. Going for circumcision to cure phimosis appears to be a quick solution, but you can't have sex for about 4-8 weeks after circumcision. So it looks like a quick fix, but is it really one? Seventh, it is an expensive surgery. The cost is tremendously high in the States and is similarly high in other countries such as United Kingdom, Germany, Australia and India as well. The reason being, circumcision falls under cosmetic surgery and is not subsidized by the governments. Expect to shell out anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. 8. It can lead to complications. Circumcision is not a clean and green procedure and you might have to deal with complications if not done right. One of the complications include erectile dysfunction, and trust me, this is the last thing you'd want. 9th, studies say that about 20-25% of circumcised men regret getting circumcised and want to regain their foreskin back, which however is possible but takes abruptly long time to gain it back. So, what's really the right solution to phimosis? Well, believe it or not, phimosis stretching rings have proven to be the right choice of thousands of men who've had phimosis. Well, let me brief you on some of the pros and cons of using phimosis rings. Progress is gradual, and not immediate, which helps make up your mind by seeing gradual changes in foreskin. Preserves the foreskin. Foreskin is not chopped off, and is preserved. Sex is mind-bogglingly great. Since the foreskin can slide down up to the glans is exposed with all the nerve endings still in place, which makes the sex extremely more enjoyable. No trauma or stress. No bed rest or discomfort ever. Since the progress takes some time to build up, and no surgery is involved, you can go living your normal life. No regret. For there is no surgery, there's no chance of regret about it. No one ever regretted using phimosis rings over circumcision. Allows the preservation of patterns of masturbation. Treat phimosis rings are way cheaper than circumcision. With treat phimosis rings, the cost is less than 1% of the cost of circumcision. Phimosis rings cost somewhere around $35 to $45, while circumcision costs about $5,000. No side effects. Treat phimosis rings don't have any side effects which you may otherwise find in circumcision. 94% success rate. Thousands of people all over the world have seen successful results with treat phimosis rings. Want to know more or purchase phimosis rings kit? Visit us at www.treatphimosis.com.